The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with my esteemed colleagues, Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, we'll be watching the Milwaukee Bucks playing against the Heat in Miami. For the Heat, 6 wins in their last 10 games. They'd like to play even better. Tonight, a chance to add to their win total. And guys, this team getting some big help in the form of Freak. He has stepped up and been a big contributor over this recent stretch of games. Shaq, what's been the change for him?
You know, he's playing under control, Ernie. He's not trying to do too much with each possession. You know, he's also being more aggressive, taking the initiative. You know, he's just going at people, the barbecue chicken theory, Ernie. Get out of my way. I'm going to eat you.
Yeah, I mean, Freak might be one of my favorite players coming up, Ernie.
I woke up in a new Bugatti.
A flyover all the bright lights and flavor that Miami has to offer. Everyone is in their seat and buckled in at the American Airlines Arena as the Heat look to grab a win here in Miami. The Bucks will end the road trip here before heading back to Milwaukee, a team that's really searching for ways to win. They're presently in last place in the East.
And they come into this game trailing 2-1 on the season series. A little added motivation tonight, no doubt about it, as they look to even things up and settle the score.
Yeah, no doubt about that. And even if it's just tying the series, to go out with a win, well, you feel like you came out on top in that situation. So that's their goal tonight.
Now the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Filling out the wings, it's Middleton and Antetokounmpo. Parker out there with Greg Monroe. And it's Carter Williams in at the point. Parker kicks to Carter Williams. Here's Monroe. And it's Freak with the rebound. Heat on offense. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
You know, they played well enough to win, but to be honest with you, I just felt like their opponent's defensive performance was shaky at best.
Yeah, I'd go along with that, Greg. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard for it as they should have.
And both free throws good from Freak. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
And Carter Williams gets it to go on the assist by Monroe.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated in stride.
And here's Freak. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Chicago.
He can be a weapon if he gets going early from long range.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Monroe. Makes it off the glass.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
It's been a quick start for Miami. It's a 3-point game. They traveled to Milwaukee last time they faced the Bucks, and they came away with a win.
Yeah, and they picked up the win in their last game against this club, and really it was a parade to the free throw line.
Yeah, did a really good job of throwing foul after foul. Very physical and rugged in how they performed. And it paid off.
They double in with Freak. It's Parker with the drive. And he gets it to go.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go, but it sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
Now here's Freak. 7 points in the game. Whiteside, the pass to Ball. Shoots it up. And another basket for Miami.
And early on, they looked great. They made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Bucks trail by 4. Carter Williams dishes to Middleton. Passes it to Monroe. And there's the feed to Carter Williams. Misses the 3. The Heat leading by 4. With it. He's got 9. Right wing. Clock at 4. Good. It's Bosh picking up the assist. And 11 points for Ballin.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Parker outside. Here's Carter Williams. Nice D from Ballin.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
He feeds it to Whiteside. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Now here's Freak. He's got 11. That is good.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now here's Parker. He picked up 18 points in their last win against the Rockets in Houston. Kicks it to Antetokounmpo. Screen by Monroe. Now here's Carter Williams. Tight defense on him. That doesn't go either for Carter Williams.
And boy, has he been struggling big time here in the quarter.
Yeah, he's played tight. I mean, you can see it. No flow at all to his game right now.
Freak with it. Defended by Middleton. And there's Dwayne Wade on the assist by Freak. Wade's got 5 now.
They're allowing a sky-high field goal percentage. That won't get it.
Not at all, Clark. You rarely see a team surrender points this easily. They have got to do better.
Give it up for your Heat Nation.
A different look for Miami. Johnson, he's checked in for Whiteside. And a new group in for the Heat. Whiteside's checked in for Bosch. Stuckey comes in for Winslow. Dwayne Wade's checked in for Tony Wroten. And it's Baller in for Goran Dragic. Milwaukee also making some changes. Parker's checked in for Ryan Howland. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Roberson. And Middleton subbed in for Garrett Temple. Baller, he's in at point guard. Johnson is out there with Rodney Stuckey. Then there's Dwayne Wade. And it's Whiteside in at the 5, patrolling the paint. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
And the lead continues to increase. They are just playing flawless basketball at both ends.
Greg, I can't identify an area where this team has underperformed. I mean, they've been 5-star in every category.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Bulls was simply terrific. He picked up 18 points, and part of that scoring came from beyond the arc, adding a few threes to his already impressive season total. The outing for him was certainly one that he would be happy to repeat.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance. He was at his absolute best in that game.
And if he can come anywhere close to another performance like that here tonight, it would be amazing.
Yeah, it really would be, because you know now the defense is going to be focused squarely on him. They're going to make sure that he doesn't beat him again.
And here is Carter Williams. Following the three-pointer by Freak, it's Parker with the drive. Comes up empty down low.
Boy, they just cannot take the lid off.
Well, they need a basket in the worst possible way, and they've got to stop this run, and the only way you do that, you got to score yourself.
Clearly, they've been the hotter team here in the first half.
Well, they've been grit and grind, working for those high percentage shots. It's paid off for them.
And the Heat making a change here. Hill's checked in, and Milwaukee with a change here, too. Monroe's checked in for Laverne. Now, Carter Williams. A 14-point game for him in the win against Houston.
And also 3 steals, so he showed some grit and determination on the defensive side.
Now, here's Parker, and it's blocked by Whiteside. Now here's Hill, the fast break opportunity. Stolen by Middleton. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Antetokounmpo running. Middleton can't get it to go. Miami leading by 22. Freak kicks to Wade. Johnson gets the bucket. Johnson's got his second basket.
There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number 1 for them right now.
To stop the run, so he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Heat?
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
The Heat have gone a sensational 5 of 5 from the field since the start of the second quarter. Baller passes to Johnson, laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Johnson's got 6.
His ball distribution tonight just as good as it gets.
Yeah, it sure has been. I mean, all you have to do is look at the numbers. There's no lying in those totals.
Now here's Carter Williams. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. Johnson against Parker. Monroe. And it's good on the assist by Parker. And that's now 6 points for Greg Monroe. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Freak dishes to Johnson. From about 19 feet. Wade, good. Wade's got his third basket of the night.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding pass. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided.
Hey, Kevin.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started.
When you're hot, and that's certainly been the case for Baller. He's got 17 points, and he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of three-pointers.
And you know what? The defenders have that in the back of their minds now. They'll be on him a little tighter.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. The dynamite pair of Antetokounmpo and Parker at forward. Carter Williams is the point with Middleton at the 2. And it's Monroe in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Now here's Carter Williams, defended by Baller. And that's a foul called on Baller. That'll be his second foul of the game. Middleton outside. 6 to shoot. Here's Parker. And it's Miami with the rebound. Baller's got 3 rebounds now in this one. In the corner, Winslow with it. He dishes it to Freak. Right side Bosch. Lets it go from 11. And another basket for Miami.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Milwaukee has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. And it's Freak with the rebound. Baller's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Now Carter Williams following the three-point attempt by Freak. Here's Monroe. Got it from 16 feet. Monroe's got 8 points.
And sometimes you just can't get around your defender there. You got to hit him with that high top fade.
Now here's Freak. Carter Williams covering. And it's Wade in the corner. Pass to Baller. To the wing right side. Winslow kicks to Freak. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Bucks ball.
Well, every team needs rebounding. Let's check out the league's top rebounders. Greg Monroe, 3rd.
And you can't win games without rebounding the basketball. That's what has made him such an important part of what they do.
Hill, he's checked in for the Heat.
Bucks ball time. Okay, Miami. Now coming up for your Heat answers. Let him hear you.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Thanks, Kevin. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over that last break. He told his guys that their offense needed to run through Monroe. Coach has a lot of faith in him offensively and let his players know it, insisting that he be at the forefront of what they do at that end of the court from here on out. Clearly, some adjustments there had to be made because the time left for a comeback is quickly running out. Kevin, over to you.
And thank you, Doris. Parker outside. Shot from free throw range. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
Now here's Freak, defended by Middleton. Wade passes the ball. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And, you know, that's an example of how many plays we have in a game for which there's no stat. A monster dunk coming off just a terrific pick play.
Greg, you're right. It really did work to perfection. Gave him all the room he needed for the flush.
Boy, that's a sound physical play. I mean, can't be afraid to put a shoulder into somebody every once in a while. It's a contact sport, folks. Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Right wing. Bosch dishes to Freak. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's on Jabari Parker.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Johnson, he's checked in for Miami. Stuckey comes in for Dwayne Wade. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Ryan Owens, he's checked in for Monroe. Laverne comes in for Parker. Roberson, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And Garrett Temple subbed in for Michael Carter-Williams. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Just his first attempt. Miami grabs the miss. Johnson's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. And Rodney Stuckey the bucket on the assist by Johnson.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
Antetokounmpo. Miami grabs the miss.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
Sound offensively. Really no other way to put it here in the second half.
There's really no comparison between the teams in terms of the way they've both shot the ball since the break.
Here's Temple following the basket by Rodney Stuckey. Here's Temple. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. And it's Freak with the rebound. Baller's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Got it. Get the ball inside.
Johnson outside. Stolen. 52 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Temple. He's guarded by Stuckey. And Temple kicks to Laverne. Beyond the arc. Offensive rebound. Roberson gets the bucket. Roberson's got 5 now.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
Now here's Freak. Not a lot of room. Here's Bosch. No good off the front iron.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open. Nice pass there. Good job to get it up quick.
And here's Freak. He gets it up. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Heat out front, just dominating this one. Back after this from the American Airlines Arena. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens with some changes. Whiteside's checked in for Josh McRoberts, and it's Baller in for Richardson. Baller, he's in at the point. Whiteside is out there with Haslam. Then there's Rodney Stuckey, and it's Roten in at the 2. That's the group in the game for the Heat.
Into the box. Collins. Tate.
Here's Baller. A second chance effort, and it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Miami.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its Clark fullest capability.
Yeah, and a very satisfying win for them, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
And so checking out their season record, this game will become their 45th win.
And not just a win tonight, guys, but a win on the season series as well, as they finish with 3 out of 4 games against this opponent.
And, Greg, this gives them some gloating room, if you will. It's a special win because now they'll finish 3-1 against them.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Baller. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
And so it's Milwaukee now, and that one's good.
And they're clearly finishing strong here, but not enough time to pull it out.
Yeah, it does look like they're going to end on a high note. Too bad this run didn't develop sooner for them.
Now here's Freak.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Over to the wing. Roten kicks the Freak. Right side a screen. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Freak missing.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
That's his second personal foul. At the line for the Heat. Tate.
First one falls for him. Good on both. And so here is Miami. Clark, and they can just let the clock run out here.
No argument with that W.
The layup missed. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting.
Guys, I'm here with
the 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost. And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure.